How's it going, guys? It's Vonix and this is my gaming setup. This has been the most requested video on my channel for a while. It all started with the infamous epic 13-year-old setup, which somehow got over 1.2 million views and started my entire channel. Ever since that video, I've been making a yearly room tour, and that's what this video is. And today is actually my 17th birthday, so I knew it was time to upload this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Real quick though, it would mean a lot if you use my code Vonix in the bottom right corner of the Fortnite item shop, VONIX. It's completely free and it helps me out a lot. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the links are down below. Also, if you want to talk to me, get to know me more, and join my small community, you can go over to the description and join my Discord server. Sorry for all the plugs, but we can finally get into the room tour. So my room is divided into 4 different sections. We got the mini fridge area, the chill area, the sleep area, aka my bed, and the only exciting part, the gaming setup area. But since I need you guys to watch the whole video, let's start with the boring stuff. Please don't skip to the end. In the mini fridge area, we obviously have a mini fridge filled with a crap ton of water. It's the only thing I really drink. On top of the mini fridge, I have one of the many Hue products that are in my room. This one is called a Hue Bloom. I also have another Hue Bloom behind my TV, a Hue Go on my nightstand, 2 Hue bulbs in my ceiling, 2 more Hue bulbs in the softbox lights, and a Hue light strip around my desk. All these Hue products can be controlled with my phone and my Stream Deck. Next to the mini fridge, I have a skateboard and my channel. I mean a skateboard and a trash can. One of my New Year's goals was to learn things that I typically wouldn't learn, and ever since I was like 7 years old, I've thought skateboarding was pretty rad, so I bought one a couple months ago and I've slowly been trying to learn, and I still fucking suck. I also have a tiny football that I kick around, or soccer ball, whatever you want to call it, and we got a whiteboard that is currently filled up with all my hopes and dreams. Moving on to the chill area, we got a beanbag, which is where I chill with all my hoes. Psych, I'm lonely AF. I have a Samsung TV, which actually used to be my parents' TV, but they ended up getting a new one, so then my sister got this one, but she went off to college, so I just kind of stole it. Behind the TV, I got a Chromecast, which is what I use on my TV. Right now I have a 24/7 chill music stream. I also use the TV to watch some Netflix, Hulu, or YouTube. Over in the drawers, we got some pop vinyls. Each one kind of represents something special in my life. We have a Domo, Mr. Meesings, Dark Voyager, Sully, Daffy Duck, and Rick. Over here, we have a Rubik's Cube, which actually represents my virginity. We got some G Fuel that I've had for like 6 years. Pretty sure it's expired. Wii, which I love to play with my homies when they come over, smack their asses in some Wii Sports or some Mario Kart, of course. On the other side of the TV, I have my old Blue Yeti, which I use from time to time, and an 18-55mm lens, which I also use from time to time. Oh, by the way, the camera I'm currently using is a Canon EOS 70D, and the lens is a 10-18mm lens. In this drawer, we got some Wii controllers, batteries, double-sided tape, just a ton of random things. Right here, I keep 2 of my PlayStation controllers and some games. And in this drawer, I just keep a shit ton of cables. But the most recent addition to my entire room are the lights right above the TV. These lights are called Nano Leaf lights, and the camera does not give them justice. They look beautiful. You can set custom color scenes and patterns. You can even make them react to music. Moving on to the sleep area, I have a nightstand and a bed from IKEA. On my nightstand, I have the Hue Go, which I mentioned earlier, which can actually be used wireless for a while, which is pretty cool. I also got a back scratcher, which is probably my favorite thing in this entire room. Inside my nightstand, I got some of my personal stuff like my wallet, car keys, some Bluetooth speakers my dad got me, and some other random things. Bottom drawer is even more exciting. We got my school stuff. Woo! And right here, I keep my backpack. I want to take a second and talk about my acoustic foam. I have 130 pieces hanged up all over my room. If you're wondering how I hang them up, I use these little things called T-pins from Office Depot. And if you're wondering what acoustic foam is for, it's pretty much to reduce echo, and it also looks pretty dope. Real quick, let me show you guys over here. Here we have my sink, my closet, my bathroom, my shower, my other closet, which is where I keep some of my old boxes, some old tech like my old Black Widow Chroma keyboard, and some other just random tech items. Also here I keep things like my GoPro Hero 5 and my DJI Phantom 4 drone, which I use when I travel. And last but not least, here is where I keep my Mexicans. They haven't been fed in a while. Finally, the only reason you guys are even here, my gaming setup. I'm gonna start to the left and slowly move over to the right. The chair I have is a DX Racer F Series. Awesome chair, it's just really expensive. I've had it for like 3 years, and in my opinion, it's worth every penny. if you spend a lot of time sitting down like I do. I have an AT2035 microphone mounted onto a Rode PSA-1 boom arm. I have had some problems with this microphone in the past, but for the most part, it has worked fine. Really good quality microphone, and you can either have it uncircumcised or circumcised. Uncircumcised or circumcised. This is a little like foam pop filter thing that you put over the microphone, and it gets rid of all those like hard P's. I also have my dream journal.
He ruined my dream journal! I did not!
I like to brainstorm some ideas and also schedule my day on here. Lava lamp adds a cool aesthetic to the setup and also matches the blue and purple theme. Don't really use my PlayStation too often, but it's nice to have to play some BO3 or FIFA with some friends. I also have a Galaxy skin on it, which was provided by Skinit, which actually sponsored one of my videos. Scuf Controller is amazing. I'm constantly switching over between mouse and keyboard and controller when I play Fortnite, but when I do play with controller, the Scuf gives me a huge advantage, and it also looks really clean. Anchor Bluetooth speaker is minimal and super convenient. I love it. Extended glorious mousepad with the Ducky 1.2 mini keyboard and the Ninja Air 58 mouse. I have nothing but good things to say about the mouse and keyboard. A lot of people do give me shit because they just say I copied T-Food, which is totally not the case. I originally got the keyboard and mouse back in October to make videos on them since they had so much hype around them. I didn't know if I was gonna like them or not, but I ended up falling in love with them. The 58-gram mouse helps out a lot in gaming, and the color matches perfectly with my entire setup. I also ended up buying some Hyperglides after I really started loving the mouse because I heard it helps out with the glide a lot. I got the Joker keycap set as well because the blue and purple matched my whole setup and nobody really had them. But now, 6 months later, it seems like everyone and their mothers has these same keycaps, so I might have to look into changing them. Stream Deck allows me to do many things like easily switch between scenes during my live streams, play animations, power off my nanoleaf lights and my hue lights, mute my microphone, voice changer, timer, and much more. I 100% recommend getting one of these if you do live streams. I got a mesh force since I don't have access to Ethernet in my room, so this little device allows me to connect directly to Ethernet on my computer. Wireless anchor charging pad is super useful. I like to have a Rubik's Cube handy just to mess around with in my spare time. My PB is around 22 seconds. By the way, for those who were wondering, I have 3 Dell 2415H monitors mounted on a triple monitor stand. They have caused me absolutely zero issues. Underneath the desk, I have a headphone hanger with my Astros A50s, which are my main gaming headset, and some Audio-Technica M50Xs, which I also use for some other things. I also have my Astro Mixamp Elgato HD60S and my Scarlett 2x2 audio interface taped underneath my desk. My cable management could be better, but in all honesty, it's not that bad. You can't see any of the wires from this angle, but obviously if you take a deeper look, it looks like a mess. If you were wondering how I got this moving desktop background, I use an app from Steam called Wallpaper Engine. Highly recommend it. It can really make your setup stand out. Last but not least, we have my gaming PC. Gonna leave the full specs down below, but in summary, I have an Intel i7 6850K processor, GTX 1070 graphics card, Asus X99A motherboard, and 16GB of RAM. And that is it for the room tour. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and also if you want to support me on my journey to 100,000 subscribers. I love my setup, but obviously it's not perfect. There are a couple things I want to upgrade. Number one thing on my upgrades list is a 144Hz monitor. I've heard it makes a huge difference in gaming. Number two on my upgrades list is a Shure SM7B microphone. This Audio-Technica 2035 is fine, but sometimes it gives me a lot of trouble, so I do want to upgrade, and the Shure I always get the name wrong, SM7B is like the top microphone. Like, it's amazing. Number three in my upgrades list is my graphics card. I really want to make the jump from 1070 to 2080. And the last thing on my upgrades list is a new camera. This Canon camera is amazing. It's gotten me through so many things, but like my dream is to upgrade to a Sony A7S like Mark II or something. That would just be like a dream come true. Also, real quick, I wanted to mention how I was able to afford this gaming setup. The simple answer is YouTube, just donations, ad revenue, sponsors, things like that, as well as the Fortnite Support a Creator program. Last thing I want to say is I know I don't need all these things, and I'm probably just wasting all my money. I probably should just be saving this for college, but it's kind of become like a hobby. I like spending money on all these things for my room. It gives me YouTube content, and for me it's just kind of fun. But hey guys, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to use my Fortnite code VONIX Vonix. Follow me on all my social medias and make sure to join my Discord server. Link is down below. Also, please make sure to have an amazing day and peace out.